In this video, I'm going to show you 10 ways to save space on a 16 gigabyte iPhone here in 2017. Let's go. So what is up, guys? Nick here from Everything Tech, and welcome to how to save space on a 16 gigabyte iPhone, particularly 10 different ways to do just that. So here is my iPhone SE, and this is a 16 gigabyte model. I'm going to flip it around and show you. You could see there is currently 4.3 gigs available. Now, 6 of these solutions are going to be, physical solutions, as you can see on the table here, and 4 of them are going to be software solutions. So let's begin with the physical solutions first. So my first solution, and obviously not the best solution, probably one of the worst solutions on this list, but a solution nonetheless, is the flash drive. So you go ahead and pick up a thumb drive, any gig, whatever gig you need. These can be found anywhere, such as your local electronics store, retailers, Walgreens, whatever. Most stores sell these, thumb drives here for your gadgets. You go ahead and stick this into your computer and transfer the files over. Now, this is not a video showing you how to transfer files. If you don't know how to do that, there's other videos on YouTube to help you learn how to transfer photos to a flash drive. But this is like number 10, because I don't think it's the best solution, but it is a solution to get the photos off of your iPhone so you have more space to take more photos on your 16 gigabyte iPhone here. So the next solution is going to be SD card. So this is a camera SD card, but usually on most laptops, you can go ahead and locate an SD card slot on the laptop. So you can see right here, SD on this Chromebook. And most laptops, if not all computers and laptops, will have an SD card slot. Sans the MacBook Pro of 2016, they actually took that out. But you can go ahead and store them on here if you're a photographer and you like to keep all your photos on one drive. You can also store them on this little guy right here, which is a pretty fast card. So that's a camera SD card, 64 gig. Get whatever gig that you would like. Okay, so the third solution is a micro SD card. Now, these come in multiple sizes as well. This is a 32 gig here, but you can also do the same as you did with the camera SD card here on the micro SD card. So you'll just get an adapter that usually comes with them, or you can pick up an adapter itself, and it's very similar to the camera SD card. This will also slot into your laptop. You just put the micro SD card into the adapter, put it in your laptop, and you should be able to access your files and transfer these files from the iPhone 16 gigabyte over into this guy, and then you could erase them from the iPhone, saving you space on your 16 gigabyte iPhone. Let's get into the next solution. Okay, so another solution here is to buy yourself an external hard drive or an external SSD here. Now, these are going down and down in price, and you can get like a terabyte like this one for about 60 bucks, 50 bucks. So that's 1,000 gigs versus your 16 gigabyte iPhone. Now, all of these physical solutions do require you to kind of send over the files to get them off your iPhone, but still to keep them safe on these are like backups to keep your files safe. But you can store 1,000 gigs here for 60 bucks. And even though it's a little bit fatter, it's nice that it could still fit in your hand. It's about the size of a smartphone, so it could still fit in your hand here. But yeah, that's my last option here in terms of the, just transferring over to an external solution. So we got the thumb drive, we got the SD card that goes in your camera, we got the micro SD, which is similar to the SD card, and then we have the external hard drive here, which you can send your 16 gigabyte iPhone files to, so you can save some space by deleting the rest on your iPhone. Now, my last one I've mentioned in last year's video, but I still got this product, so I'm gonna mention it again. This Olala flash drive here. There's other brands that you can buy with these kind of guys, but basically these guys have a lightning port that go right onto your iPhone here, and you get the app. You have to get the app for the Olala so it can work. It'll say right here, app not installed. You go to the app store and you download this app, the iDiskMe app here, and this app allows you to shoot. This app will allow you to shoot pictures here right on this flash drive as long as it's plugged in here. So you just shoot through this application, hit the camera here, hit OK, and you just shoot here, and it's all going to be stored directly on to this flash drive down here, which is a pretty great thing to have. And then when you pull it out, you just go home, pull it out of there, and then you just flick this baby this way and it'll go right into the laptop, and there you go. That's 64 gigs right there, and these do come, I believe, in 128 as well if you want to spend a little bit more money here. So that's one of the best options externally for the iPhone. Now with the micro SD card, what's nice about this is if you got a Android or a Windows phone or whatever, you have a phone on the side that goes ahead and takes these kind of SD cards, such as this guy right here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Such as this right here, we have a micro SD card slot right here. You can just pop in this guy right here into the Microsoft phone or the Android phone that you have, and you could view all your files right from there if you don't have a computer but you have one of these guys here. And yeah, so that's pretty much the physical solution. So let's file those off to the side really quickly here, and let's talk about the software solutions. So on the software side of things, in order to keep your iPhone from saying storage is full, you need to get these files off the physical storage. So basically the actual storage that's built into the iPhone, you need to get them in the cloud, aka up on the internet, where you can store your files. So the best option, and the option pretty much everyone knows about by now, is Google Photos. So Google Photos allows you free unlimited storage of high quality photos for your iPhone, any Google device, and this one is one of the most popular one because it's unlimited and it's also available cross-platform except for Windows Phone. So if you got a Windows phone, you're not going to be good there on Google Photos. But most people, actually only 1% of the market still uses Windows Phone. So you're probably got an Android or an iPhone if you're watching this. And the next one is Google Drive. So Google Drive is not quite as good as Google Photos because it's a little bit slower. You have to pay once you use so much storage, and Google Photos is just better, but Google Drive is available if you want to use Google Drive. OneDrive is Microsoft's platform. Now, if you send them all to OneDrive, you will be able to access them here on your Windows phone if you have a Windows phone or a Windows computer. Microsoft's solution is the OneDrive, but just like iCloud on the iPhone, OneDrive you do have to pay after a certain amount of usage, as well as Amazon Prime Photos, which is my fourth and 10th and final solution here on the list here. So Prime Photos is an application for Amazon. So if you got an Amazon Prime account, you automatically get this for all of your photos. So Prime users, you're going to be good here. You don't even have to mess with the Google stuff if you would not like to. So yeah, that's pretty much all the ways that you can save the storage on your iPhone. But when you're done getting those files off of the iPhone, you need to go in there and delete them, and go into the recently deleted folders as well in your iPhone, because you're going to find pictures in that recently deleted folder that you thought you deleted and you're like, why is my storage still there? You have to go in the recently deleted album as well. And you could also, I believe, turn that recently deleted album off. So yeah, that's my 10 solutions. Like I say, thumb drive, you can transfer it over to a micro SD card. You can transfer it over to a regular SD card. You can transfer it over using, or you could take pictures using a storage disk like this, the Olala, this very small thing that plugs right into the lightning port. And there's other options like this on the market as well. You can get an external hard drive and put it all on there. Or you can use these 4 different cloud storage solutions, which are a little bit slower to activate if you don't have Wi-Fi. That's the one thing I don't like about the software solutions, is that these, once you turn them on, you're right into your files like that. I know it's physical. These can be lost. Like, you can actually lose this stuff and then they're gone forever. So in terms of safety, these guys are probably a little bit more of a safer solution if you're clumsy and you lose things. But if you're the type of person who doesn't lose things, I actually prefer these options better, because this relies on internet connection to access your files. And if you don't have a blazing fast internet connection, it's not always the best. And one final thing, I'm going to add a little bonus one here. The laptops do have physical storage on there. You can store until you run out of storage on your laptops, but I wouldn't suggest that, because then you don't have no room for programs and things like that. So that's pretty much going to wrap up my 10 ways to save storage on your iPhone 16 gigabyte device. So it's not all bad news if you got a 16 gigabyte iPhone. These should have helped you out in discovering new ways, if you didn't already know all of these ways, to, save space on your iPhone. Let me know down below, do you have any other storage solutions for having a 16 gigabyte iPhone? Share that down below in the comments section. It will really help everybody out in the community to have a better experience using these lower storage iPhones. And you could also use these tips for your 32 gigabyte iPhone if you're running out of those as well, like if you're running out of storage on that as well. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor, click the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel for more technology tips and tricks, reviews, and videos like this. This was Nick here, helping you master your technology. Be sure to be well. I will catch you all in the next one, and peace.